What is up? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I'm, as usual, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So we've got a very, very exciting future ahead of us. But today we need to discuss about what has happened to Jyai. Some of you were messaging me. You were like, oh my God, we dipped below 10 million. How could this happen? And blah, 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 blah. Look, I'm going to just start off this video by saying, thank you so much, Jyai, for giving me this opportunity to load up. You know, while some people are panicking and all they care about are their emotions and how they feel at that certain moment, and they're checking the daily charts, the hourly charts, the minute charts, all the charts I don't actually want to even look at, guess what I'm doing? I'm loading up because I have a long-term vision. I've got a long-term plan for Jyai. I have never seen such an active dev behind it. Literally listings every single day. We're talking about partnerships every day. There's so much going on. Yet people are freaking out about a dip. Guys, a dip is a present. It is a present from the person above, whoever he is. If it's a god and energy, it is a present. It's a gift. This is a discount. You will be, so grateful in the future for these type of dips. You'll be remembering them. Just like, now you're looking at all these moments back in the days when we were at like 1 million, 2, 3 million market cap, 4 million market cap. Guess what? You're going to be looking at the days when we were at 10, 11, 12, 13, because Jyai is set to break out. It is set to go all the way to 100 million and above. So for those of you that don't see what I see, then perhaps we're not on the same page here, because I see greatness. I see so much potential. Look at the volume. It has absolutely exploded. And wait till I'm going to start telling you about what is going to be happening here in the future. So, first of all, big thing, okay? The XT listing. So, on June 5th, depositing, trading on June 6th, withdraw on June 7th. So, great stuff, okay? Now, another thing here. HIBT, okay, Hibit. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it doesn't matter at this point. What matters is that we're just getting them coming our way every single week. Okay, so here it is, another listing coming very soon. Amazing. Okay, and as I've told you before, this is only starting to warm up. And the great thing about this is that soon we're going to get all these organic listings. And from then on, it's going to get wild. Ladies and gentlemen, we are preparing ourselves for the biggest ride to the moon and the quickest one ever seen. Like, it's going to be wild. Another bullish piece of news. Jyai is the 4th most bullish cryptocurrency in the entire industry as the price falls. Community sentiment rises to a new all-time high. Guys, have you seen this? When the price falls and it's still the most bullish sentiment. You know why? Because all the smart money, sophisticated money is buying up Jyai. And guess what? There are so many smart investors out there praying for dips. In fact, I heard of people saying, oh, please, Jyai, drop, I beg you, I'll do anything if it drops. People are just jumping and screaming and celebrating whenever it drops. And then you have, the Jeets freaking out and all the, rookies, they're like, oh my God, Jyai dropped. It was 20 million, now it's 10 million. Who cares? Of course it was going to have a pullback. What did you think? It was just going to keep on going up and up and up every single day with non-stop. That would have been artificial, in my opinion. Like, it would have not been natural. There'd be something wrong with it. Of course, it's going to go down a bit. Some people are going to take their profits. Others are going to come out. But you know what? It gives us an opportunity, a second gift to actually, be able to load up. So thank you so much to, I would say, all these cheats. They gave me an opportunity. And I really took it, to the best. I literally made the most out of it. Put it this way. So you've got Crypto Galaxy again talking about it. This guy's big. Guys, this guy is very big. Big channel, lots of subs. So he's got a voice, okay? And we are just sending a shockwave to everybody. Ben Crypto here again, tweeting about Jyai. So we're getting ready for a 5x pump, very bullish. You're freaking out about a 30% pullback, 50% pullback. Ladies and gentlemen, right? you should be excited about what is to come. Because we've seen this many, many times. We've been covering Jyai for so long. I can literally start pulling the chart back and back and back. And I've seen this over and over again. And guess what? Everything that I have said has come into a reality. Remember this MXC listing when it had this crazy pullback and some people were thinking, oh, Jyai's, it's done. Guess what? Guess what? What happened? This happened. And I told you about it. I told you. And many people regretted selling out. They could have held. Like, I genuinely have this idea that if we just all had the same mentality, we could already take Jyai up to, 200 million market cap. But unfortunately, it's the weak-minded that are always going to be pulling us down. But that is how society works. We could have the best societies ever, best countries and so on. But unfortunately, there will be individuals that are just holding us down. So that's how it works, but we have to just take advantage of it, accept it, and look forward. So I believe the next pump is going to be wild. The dev behind it, guys, this is a very, very active, serious person. Somebody that, I believe is just creating magic at this point. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Listings every single time. The messages behind it. Look at this, guys. I know this sideways action is frustrating, demotivating for us, but I ask you all to trust the process. Stable price movement is much better than extreme pumps and dumps. Together, we will send it much higher to hundreds of millions in the market cap. I've heard the dev, talking about him taking Jyai to 20 million when it was at 1 million, and it literally happened in the next weeks. And guess what? Now we're talking about hundreds of millions. So I think, the dev knows what he is saying. So very, very happy about this. Lots of bullish stuff going on. We also get literally choices of where we want Jyai listed, what we want next. Look at this. I mean, it's crazy. For example, let me click on BingX, right? 56.2%. So, it's like, it's very funny because we actually get a lot of decisions, but also, all of this is going to happen either way. We could have some happening quicker than others, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we are building up our wall of listings. Okay, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. And it's just growing and growing, growing. And some of these are massive, Biconomy, MXC, like, very nice. And this is what we're going after. So if you ever feel down, just go check out the socials, go check out the website, and understand that any dips you're seeing, okay, like you may see a bit of a dip here, they get eaten up because you know what happens? The community is so strong, and whenever it just dips too much, they just load up. They're like, wow, thank you so much. Because everybody knows what's going to happen. The holder count is going up as well. We're nearly at 5K. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely love this. But I think the next few days are going to be very exciting, guys. Really watch this and stop with the panic. Really stop it. You are being really, some of you, like, I don't know. I think you're just thinking too much, overthinking it, looking at these small charts. It's not worth it. What is worth is having that long-term vision, because that is what is going to actually change your lives and really show you a great life. For those of you that don't have one yet, it is going to create the life that you want. The type of money you're going to make here is wild. So thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep going. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.